안녕하세요. 저는 방과 인턴 리스입니다. 싱가포르에서 왔어요. 만나서 반갑습니다. Hello there everybody, my name is Reese Peter Jerome. I'm a third year student at Monash University and I'm an intern here at Vank. I've always been interested in history as a kid. It's been my favorite subject ever since my high school days, and it's been something that I also actively love to read in my spare time. Inevitably, I came across Korea while watching documentaries about the Korean War on YouTube. Naturally, that sparked my interest in Korea as a country and its history, and it drew me down the rabbit hole that is Korean history as a whole. After reading it more, I found myself drawn specifically to the periods of the Joseon Kingdom and the Goryeo Kingdom, because both periods represent like the cultural apexes of the country, specifically how it created some of the greatest leaders that the world has ever known, such as King Sejong the Great, who is also a personal hero of mine for his contribution to the creation of the Korean writing system, Hanju, as well as the fact that he personally himself created it, leaving me nothing but respect. Also, I'm also quite fascinated with Korean media in general. In particular, I love Korean zombie films, with Train to Busan being one of my favorite movies of all time, and I always look forward to the next Netflix Korean zombie series that's on. I came to Korea as part of the outgoing Global Volunteers Program, which is an exchange program hosted by ISEC, which is the world's largest youth organization on the planet. I enrolled as an exchange, and applied for it, and the program itself offered me different destinations of which I could choose to go from, ranging from Korea, Turkey, Brazil, and Sri Lanka. All of these destinations offered interesting projects which I could take part in. Naturally, I was drawn to Korea, and after reading about what Vank offered, specifically in its pursuit of expanding Korean culture overseas, I decided that going to Seoul, Korea would be something that would be within my best interest, and I decided to come here. As I've mentioned before, I came here as part of the outgoing volunteers program hosted by ISEC, and Vank was one of the projects that was offered when I was looking at the various countries and projects that was on offer. After reading about what Vank offered, I decided to apply for it, and luckily enough, I was given an interview, and later I was even luckier to even score an internship here. So far, even though I've recently started, I found myself really enjoying the fact that Vank allows me to not only visit and come to Korea, seeing all its sights, but also allows me to learn more about the country as a whole. Even though I like to tell myself that I'm very well read and I know the history of different countries, I've only come to the realization that it's only a surface level knowledge, for I have not personally experienced the country, which would have given me an even more in-depth knowledge of it. But what Vank offers me is a chance to rectify that by giving me the chance to meticulously research into Korean history so that I can write down into articles. As a student of history, I really look forward to learning more about Korean history as a whole, and also becoming more proficient in the language itself, which, as you can probably tell, is something that I still am working on, but I'm getting there. So far, I've been allocated the duties of researching both Korean history and then writing information fact piles into it, while I'm also been charged with writing an information article that will detail the cultural similarities between Singapore and Korea, which, believe it or not, does exist. So I hope you look out for that article soon. Before you ever come to Korea, I cannot recommend it more that you try your best to learn the language. Well, it will make things a lot more smoother and easier to get around, as well as giving you the chance to truly experience Korea in its most authentic way possible. Thank you, and I hope you all have a nice day. 안녕히 계세요.